Hertz has placed an order for 100,000 Teslas. The car rental firm announced Monday the cars will be delivered over the next 14 months, with Tesla Model 3 sedans set to be available for rental in the U.S. and Europe. Hertz also said it will invest in charging infrastructure to support the fleet. The order is a big boon for Tesla. Although it has drastically accelerated output in recent years, the company still sells a tiny amount of vehicles compared with giants like Toyota and GM. In 2020, automakers shipped shy of 500,000 vehicles worldwide. As recently as 2017, Tesla delivered around 100,000 vehicles in total. Tom Brady will star in an upcoming commercial touting the new cars, Hertz said. So what are your thoughts? I'm going to start off with you here, since this is the story you wanted to talk about. What are your thoughts on this?
All right, let's roll. You remember back in when they first filed for the bankruptcy, they came out with this big story. They were giving their compensation package, $16 million to the top 340 executives or so, right? And everyone was like, "What the hell is going on?" Right? And we read that it said they were giving it so they would stay on in terms of the transition period and stuff like this. I took a dive into this yesterday, and I gotta say I'm impressed. This is a 104-year-old company. The stock price was at 15 pre-pandemic. The pandemic hits, it sinks to 2 at the low.
Lowest,
it was at $2, right? They sold 200,000 cars in the latter half of 2020. What also happened to used cars at this time? Prices skyrocketed up to 20% and beyond. So here they're selling a large part of their fleet, liquidating and getting cash, restructuring the debt, and then they were delisted, and then they came back, and I think yesterday I saw their stock was at $27.
From $2 to $27.
Yes.
So 13.5x.
Yes.
You got to give him credit for that.
Respect.
So smart move.
Exactly. You're talking about pivoting, talk about leaning down the organization and really restructuring and stuff like that.
How much of this you think they knew the chip shortage was going to increase the car value? How much of this was luck?
I think there's definitely luck.
I think there's
but
luck
a big part of it also is who anticipated the pandemic. So that's also bad luck the other way. So I think it's just more of a matter of
no. I'm not disputing that. All I'm asking about is the fact that there's nobody a year and a half ago that thought the chip shortage was going to help used cars to go up 25%. That's insane to think about.
That never happens.
So look, this is the great thing about business. Sometimes you get lucky, and I think this is a combination of a good decision and some luck together.
No, for sure.
Now, why are they doing 100,000 Tesla though?
Well, but think about, they're building the charging infrastructure too, and the government is subsidizing EV infrastructure, are they not?
Yes.
So Hertz is being subsidized.
And this is also in Europe and in the U.S.
Well, and Elon Musk is incredibly rich now because of this, right? He's worth what, $288 billion now?
He's well past Jeff Bezos as of yesterday. As of yesterday. Elon Musk, by far and away the richest man in the world. It was neck and neck with Bezos.
Do you have an opinion about this?
Yeah, I think you did a nice little case example on Hertz specifically, but I think overall this is just a microcosm of basically what's going on in the world right now. Everything is changing, and the car market is not immune to it, right? Whether that's people quitting their jobs, everyone's out of the workplace right now, the great reshuffle, right? The great resignation, everything that's happened with that. I mean, Kai, I'm shocked you didn't cover what Norway's going on right now. Every chance you get, you want to bring up Norway. Norway's going all green by how long, right?
It's a couple years from now.
Okay, everything's going green. Everything's changing. But there's one constant. There's one constant in the world for the last 20 years, and that's Tom Brady. He's still out here doing Tesla commercials, apparently, or commercials for Hertz. Well, Hertz Tesla. I mean, this is what it is. So everything is changing other than Tom Brady's greatness. That's the message I got here. So be prepared.
Consistent.
He's staying consistent. So the gas, obviously,
the guy threw 4 touchdowns in the first half the other day.
Yeah.
And he's 43.
That's wild.
Four touchdowns in the first half. Making it seem so easy. Cam Newton's like, something's up with this guy with the whole Benjamin Button deal. I tweeted out, I said, Benjamin Button, a.k.a. Tom Brady, threw for 4 touchdowns. The guy's in a league of his own.
Well, he had a bone to pick with the Bears.
Is this the whole Aaron Rodgers who called him, I own you, and he comes out and he says...
that was last week with Aaron Rodgers.
He says, apparently Aaron Rodgers owns a few shares in the Chicago Bears. I don't know if you heard him saying that. Did you hear him saying that?
No, that's what Brady said?
That's what Brady said.
Well, I saw that Aaron Rodgers was owning the Bears, which he does.
Yeah, so what's the bone to pick?
No, very rarely does Tom Brady make boneheaded plays, but last year he threw some, long pass on 4th down. And he goes, "Oh shit, I thought it was 3rd down."
Oh,
it's like, you're freaking Tom Brady. What are you doing? So before the game, or pre-game, they were like, "Tom, you know, you lost to the Bears last year. You guys end up winning the Super Bowl. You're good. You know, bonehead play of the year on your half. He's like, don't worry, I got something for you this week. He came out and just crushed him.
How do you not love the guys? By the way, the Manning brothers, what they're doing, and he says, you know, I love playing against your brother Peyton. And then Eli says, you know, I actually love playing against you.
Exactly. Beat you every time in the Super Bowl.
Peyton said, hey, Tom, don't you have a curfew? Don't you need to go to sleep? Tom's like, it's actually past my curfew.
Yeah.
I got to go to bed. That banter going back and forth, man. These Manning brothers, not only do they have talent, but they're also funny. They're funny.
Peyton's funny.
Eli's got his own style of funny, though.
Yeah. But
the lead is Peyton.
Yes,
Peyton's the
for
talent.
sure,
Peyton's
for sure.
definitely the face of that.
Dude, I miss the Peyton Manning commercials. Those were great. For was Progressive, right?
he's still doing stuff.
Don't
count him out, Tyler.
He's not going away. So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.